Hi everybody, I'm Patrick Spar, and I'm your host of Hometown Bakes. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a pear and almond tart, or as Paul Hollywood from the Great British Baking Show calls it, pear and almond slices. We've got this beautiful handmade French tart tin with a removable bottom to facilitate making this beautiful tart. I wasn't sure I'd be able to find something that's 13 by 4, but sure enough, the baker's pin in Northampton, with the help of Dennis, helped me find this beautiful, beautiful French tin. So let me share with you what Paul Hollywood has to say about the pear and almond slices. In this recipe, a sweetened pie crust is filled with creamy almond frangipane and topped with sliced fresh pear. A hidden layer of fig spread with crystallized ginger on the base provides extra depth and subtle heat. Paul's original recipe called for ginger preserves, but none of my stores in the area have it, and I didn't have time to order it online. So I'm going to use this beautiful, beautiful fig spread, to which I've finely chopped some crystallized ginger and I've added it to bring in the heat. Then we'll add the almond frangipane, slices of pears, and we'll be good to go. So, you and me and Paul Hollywood are about to get to work. Are you ready? Let's get started. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make the pie crust for this tart. In a large bowl, we're going to mix the flour and the confectioner's sugar together. 1 2/3 cups or 200 grams of all-purpose flour. 2 tablespoons of confectioner's sugar. Whisk those together briefly. And next we're going to add the cold butter. 7 tablespoons or 100 grams of cold butter diced. And here's the fun part where we get to get our hands into the mixture. Using your fingers, rub the butter into the flour mix until the mixture resembles fine breadcrumbs. Then we're going to add the egg and lemon juice and mix in using a dinner knife. Then we add the water, 1 teaspoon at a time, until the pastry comes together, adding just as much as you need to form a dough. 1 large egg. One teaspoon of lemon juice. And mix in using a dinner knife. I'm not sure I've seen this technique used before, but if Paul Hollywood says to use a dinner knife, by gosh, we're going to use a dinner knife. There we go. Just now mix in the water 1 teaspoon at a time until the pastry comes together, adding just as much as you need to form dough. Getting back in there with our hands, we're going to knead the pastry gently to form a smooth ball, and then wrap it in parchment paper or plastic wrap and chill for 20 minutes. By gosh, I do believe we have done it. Paul says to form a smooth ball. I tend to like to form something more of a disc, because after we chill this beautiful ball or disc, we need to roll it out. This kind of gets us started in the right direction. Plastic wrap. 20 minutes. We're good to go. On a lightly floured surface, roll out the pastry to a 1/8 inch or 3 millimeter thickness and use it to line the 13 by 4 inch or 32 by 10 centimeter rectangular tart pan with a removable base. Making the magic happen. That's what we do here. We make the magic happen. What do you think? Just about there? press it into that bottom corner, bottom edge first. Get it all nice and pressed down. Press, press, press. I think this is going to work. Just like that. Line the pie crust with parchment paper and add a layer of baking beans. And bake the line for 12 to 15 minutes. Parchment paper. Take out the baking beans. Uh-oh. So now while our pastry crust is in the oven, we're going to start on the frangipane. So first we're going to cream together the butter and the sugar. You can do this with a hand mixer. You can do this with a stand mixer. 7 tablespoons or 100 grams of unsalted butter. And we want a half cup or 100 grams of superfine sugar. And we're going to cream this together for, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes, I think. 3 to 5 minutes sounds good to you? Let's go. We always like to start off slow to make sure nothing jumps out of the bowl. We'll crank it up and get this baby going. Here we go, next step. Remove the paper and beans and return to the oven for 5 minutes until the pastry base is very lightly colored. Wow, they all came out. Good beans. Back in she goes, another 5 minutes. So while we finish up our crust in the oven, we're going to finish up the frangipane. Now we're going to beat the eggs one at a time, then we'll stir in the all-purpose flour, and almond extract. So, eggs one at a time. Egg number 1. And egg number 2. 1/3 of a cup plus 1 tablespoon or 50 grams of all-purpose flour. 3/4 of a cup or 75 grams of almond flour. And just a dash of almond extract. Just like that. So we removed the pie crust from the oven, lowered the temperature to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to use a small sharp knife to trim away the excess pastry from the edge of the pan, if we can. Oh, that little patch flew away. That little patch flew away. This is why I'm not a pastry chef. I've made bigger messes. Now we're going to spread our beautiful fig and ginger over the base of the pie crust. And then we're going to top with the frangipane and spread evenly. This is a beautiful fig spread. Sweet, caramel colored. Fig spread with crystallized ginger bits. Now we're going to top with frangipane and spread evenly. Looks like a lot. I'm dumping it all on there because Paul Hollywood told me to make this much. Right? Just like that. Frangipane. And now, the sliced pears. Arrange the pears overlapping on the frangipane, gently pushing them in. Gently, gently, gently. Gently pushing them in. Bake for 10 minutes and then scatter the sliced almonds over the surface and bake for another 15 minutes. Into the oven she goes. Are you ready to finish off this beautiful, beautiful pear and almond slices tart? Final step coming up. We baked in the frangipane and the pears in the oven. Now we're going to add the sliced almonds, and just brown them lightly, and then it will be finished. Oh my goodness. It is so beautiful. Sliced almonds. Sliced, not slivered. Oh, this is so pretty. Bake another 15 minutes until golden. Let's get golden. Shall we get golden? Yes, we should. There's that beautiful masterpiece. And there you have it. And this, my friends, this is one beautiful, beautiful pear and almond tart. Tart slices. The idea is that we'll cut it into slices, sprinkle with a little bit of confectioner's sugar, and oh, what a treat. Look at the beautiful browning of the frangipane. This is our beautiful pear and almond tart. Paul Hollywood calls pear and almond slices. Let's see if we can get the outside ring to drop off. It's loose. It's coming off. Look at that. Got it out of the pan onto the parchment paper, and there you have it. What do you think's the best way to cut this? There's a nice little snap on the bottom of the crust that tells me that we made our pie crust to perfection. There's our first slice. May I have a drum roll, please? This is the moment of truth. I always say, the truth is in the tasting. Are we ready? Here we go. This is exquisite. This is stunning. Look at the pie crust on the bottom. Just slightly golden. The figs, the pears, the almond frangipane. This is an amazing recipe. I hope you try this at home. If you do, please comment in the comment section below this video. I'd really love to hear from you. This is a fabulous recipe and it's not hard to make. So if you'd please do me a favor and click the like button on this video and subscribe to my channel, because that helps us promote this amazing recipe so others get to see it also. and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Yum.